a representative system of government works. You don't hear me up here complaining and whining, gosh, it is so unfair that New York Republicans have their votes count more than double what Texas Republicans have them vote. In Texas, I received over twice as many votes as Donald Trump received in New York. That's the way the system works. And that the important thing to understand, the reason that Donald has been complaining so incessantly, and the reason why his media surrogates repeat those complaints, is because he's losing at the ballot box. Donald has a hard ceiling of 35 to 40%, that in any state outside his home state, he has a very difficult time breaking. And what the last 3 weeks demonstrated is that the party is uniting because we don't want to hand the general election gift wrap to Hillary Clinton.
If I could just follow up real quick. You say this is only resonating with hardcore Trump supporters, but the polling that I'm mentioning, and with which I'm sure you're familiar, shows that a majority...
All right, we are following Ted Cruz right now. He is answering questions. You just heard from our own James Rosen in Hollywood, Florida, where Republican National Committee officials are meeting. It's their last chance to meet before the convention. Concurrently, Donald Trump is addressing crowds in Indianapolis, Indiana. I wanted you to be aware of both developments, but because Cruz is answering specific questions about whether his campaign is now mathematically out of it, it would have to go to extra ballots for him to survive. We're going to keep monitoring Ted Cruz. So let's go back to Ted Cruz. We're also monitoring Donald Trump. We're not playing favorites here, but we just want to keep monitoring both. Right now, back to Ted Cruz.
You have to earn a majority. Now, there's a reason that you have to earn a majority. To be a strong and effective candidate, you've got to put together a majority, assemble a majority. Why do you think it is that Donald is investing so much time saying it is unfair to expect him to earn a majority? The reason is simple, James. He can't earn a majority. He knows he can't earn a majority. Donald is a niche candidate. He gets about a third of the votes in any given state, but he can't expand that to being a majority. To win, you've got to have a broad tent. To win, you've got to be able to bring in voters other than the hardcore base of Donald Trump. It's why he's investing so much time trying to convince them. Let's get rid of the requirement of a majority. Let's let him win with less than a majority. Well, that's not the way democracy works.